B社今日为游戏星空带来了一项用户呼声较高的改进更新， 1.7.36 版本终于更新了支持调节 Fov 游戏视场角，适用于 PC 和 Xbox 玩家，其中第一人称和第三人称 Fov 选项都可以单独调整。在这两个选项中，滑块从70度开始，一直到110度，玩家们可以按照自己的习惯调节 Fov。但也很遗憾，这个补丁还是没有添加对英伟达 DLSS 技术的支持。同时在今日10号早上4点半，也在老鼠台开了个星空的社区直播，虽然没啥实质内容，感兴趣的玩家可以一起看下。
I'm on this fine Monday to join us at the end of the workday for some Starfield.
Yeah.
We've got a great stream.
It's a perfect way to end a long workday.
Yeah, not the work week though. We've got quite a few more days. We're going to have a great time jumping into one of the side quests in the game that has a lot of science and tech.
Doing First Contact, which if you've played the game, you probably know which one that is. If you have not, we're going to travel to Paradiso. We're going to talk to some citizens on a generational starship. So we won't give away too many spoilers. Probably won't get super far into the quest because we are joined by a very special guest who's going to be talking to us about some amazing real-world space.
Yeah. And wait, give away some spoilers?
Right. What?
Giveaways?
Nobody wants giveaways.
Oh, we have some of those to give away too, so stay tuned throughout the stream. We have several things to give away.
Are you going to try to hold it up already?
Yeah, I'm going to see if it falls. AMD stuff, first of all, a GPU and CPU.
You can't hold it and look at what the proper name is.
7900X TX and a 7800X3.
We're going to go with it.
You
see it. You know what it is. You can look it up. We also
Did I
have
memorize it? I don't know.
This kick-ass skate deck behind us that you can have on your wall or with your trucks and wheels on it.
Yeah. And
what else do we got?
You're modeling one of them.
Oh, yeah. In case you can't tell, this is not this exact one because it's got my name on it. But we have these amazing, very comfortable and warm, probably too warm for this room, Starfield flight jackets.
Yep.
So we will be giving away keywords throughout the stream so that you can enter them. But before we do do we want to start out with the giveaway?
No. Let's make them wait.
We'll make you wait for it a little bit.
CVH,
would you like to introduce our special guest?
I would. We thought for World Space Week we'd have someone who knows a bit more about science and technology who could speak to some of the awesome aspects of Starfield. So it's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Barrett Caldwell.
Dr. Caldwell, tell us a little bit about yourself and who you are and why you're joining us on this stream journey.
Well, I'm here because you invited me, so thank you. I'm also here because I've been a space geek for most of my life. I'm a bit older, so I think about Apollo moonshots and space shuttle missions and old school gaming, and back when D&D was still with like real dice and little pieces of characters moving around on the tabletop. But no, I'm a professor of industrial engineering and aeroastro at Purdue University, and I'm director of the NASA Indiana Space Grant Consortium. So I am a systems engineer. I study humans for a living. And one of my favorite places to study humans is complex environments such as spaceflight. So I want to thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah, and besides the old school D&D, I have it on good authority that you're a bit of a Bethesda gamer too, here and there. I have heard.
Maybe a little bit.
I have played a little bit. I was showing some Dishonored covers, and I've got a few hundred hours in on Skyrim. I might be seen as that cultured Khajiit about town, as you think.
That's awesome. So yeah, we're gonna jump into some Starfield. Get your thoughts on some of the aspects of the quest. I've heard I haven't actually played this quest line in the game myself, but I've heard it's a very interesting one from a science perspective.
Yeah. So jumping into gameplay, we're at the beginning of this quest, and what would a stream with Dr. Barrett be without the companion Barrett to join along with us?
Yeah, some people noticed in chat immediately. They're so happy to see you twice on the stream.
We swear it is completely a coincidence.
Yeah. So Jess, could you give us the top line summary of this quest line?
From what I remember, which has been a little while since I played this one, you meet this group that is on a ship that has been navigating through space since humans left Earth, and it has been generation to generation. Yeah, you're gonna have spoilers. Sorry, if you don't wanna tune into my little high-level synopsis. Tune out now, but we wish you wouldn't. So, generation to generation, you meet with them. They want to set up civilization, I believe, on Paradiso. Paradiso is like, maybe not here. So, that's the high level. We'll get into the quest. We won't give away too many spoilers past that, but it gives a great insight into just relationships and, human interactions and growth and sustainability that I think, Dr. Barrett, you have, I would say, some experience with, as my understanding, right?
Yeah, actually, my graduate advisor used to be very involved with search for extraterrestrial intelligence and the discussions of what would happen when we made first contact. So I love the name of this side quest, but also the question of how do we interact with future generations of society and technology.
Yeah, I'm already seeing a lot of love for the quest in the chat. Someone was actually talking about you playing in third person on the ground.
Oh, should I?
No, I mean, I thought, were you doing it in third person or first person?
I was jumping back and forth.
Okay, jumping back and forth. That'll make everyone upset.
I like to keep everybody guessing.
Yeah, there's no wrong answer except for that one. Let's see.
We won't stay too long in dialogue, even though that's a big part of this quest. But we want to let others experience a little bit and get to the action.
Yeah, you basically already summarized what she's talking about here, right? Our arrival is very fortuitous, and now we have our first decision to make. Oh, you're just asking her to introduce yourself. Okay, that's all right. That's nice.
We're just gonna get through the formalities.
The manners are good.
There. Okay, I'm going in first. There we go. You bet. Everybody happy now?
Yeah, we're thrilled.
Okay, good.
Trying to catch up with chat.
Well,
it's a good time.
And I'm loving the dulcet voice reference. So I think this is, in a lot of ways, a very complicated, nuanced issue of what do you do when a human group doesn't expect to run into other humans?
Yeah. And as you said, as we're walking around these halls of this ship, we were talking a little bit before the stream. What would you expect from a ship that could last this long in space, a generational ship? Like, what are some of the aspects of it as we walk through what appears to be a large,
Here's some
greenhouse? Yeah, greenery.
Yeah, so you would expect to see that sort of green space, not just for psychological health, but also for food. You would expect people to have relatively quickly, they're going to start developing their own culture that's distinct from whatever they left on Earth. They are going to have their own experiences, their own social norms. Even the language is going to evolve over the multiple generations. So, just being able to say, oh, what is it that we're going to be doing here? What are our interactions? The fact that the communications aren't compatible isn't surprising. We have trouble reading 25-year-old floppy disks. So it's not surprising that over this many generations, you would have a lot of challenge managing a ship this age to be able to continue to communicate on modern channels.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's amazing. The floppy disk reference, like, tech has moved so fast in the last 100 years. It could only move faster in the future. And Jess, what did they say? Was this a 200-year ship that they've been floating for 200 years? Was that
think
about
around
the time?
there? I didn't catch the minor details.
Like, how many
Trying to dual task.
how many centuries y'all have been waiting?
All right.
So yeah, when you think about it, this is like between 5 and 7 human generations, depending on how the scientists will count this. That's a fairly long time to be an isolated group. So we could expect a couple hundred people in order to manage genetic diversity and minimize the risk of inbreeding or other cultural problems of the group being too small. But basically, you have a tiny breakaway or isolated society.
Yeah, that's super interesting.
Now you get to see me get lost on this
Yeah,
ship.
are we lost? No, we're just exploring.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
totally by design. It show you this green room on the other side. It's very clean and pretty.
Yeah. To think all this time we thought we were alone.
Here's
We're
a-
about to be alone on this ship.
Here's a
and-
door
Yep.
that goes to a sink.
We'll let Jess get us back on track. This scene definitely reminded me of a scene from Star Trek. I feel like I've seen an episode like that too, yeah. I feel like, oh, Renegade Outcast agrees. This is hard to navigate. Don't worry. It's okay. Getting lost on this ship is
It's
just
my
part
first
of it.
time here as this player. What can I say?
Well, you just get over to
on the other side.
Yeah, you're
We'll
so
get
close.
there eventually. Don't worry about it.
You did not explore this ship at all. It's okay. We're exploring it for you.
Yep.
We are not necessarily completely objective
I
motivated.
remember last time I played this one, I totally got lost before too. And you were worried about playing CVH.
Oh, no, I'm still very glad it's you. Yeah. For so many reasons. If you put up the scanner, won't it like show you where to go?
Yeah,
That might be the thing.
that
to
might
do.
be the thing
Look,
to do now.
errors.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thanks, Christian.
I'm sorry, that's my first thing. I get lost everywhere. I have a horrible sense of direction. So like for me, the hardest part of all of Bethesda games is like the worlds are too vast.
Going to
I
the
do
brig.
need a lot of hand holding, or I will immediately get lost. What mission is this? First contact. Yeah.
Follow the little arrows. Not to the wall.
Someone says, I love this ship, has a closed ecology life support
Did
system.
it just lead me to the bathroom? It must know something about me.
Is the quest in the bathroom? No, it's down there. Okay.
Just jump in it. There we go. Just keep following these arrows.
We'll get there.
There we go.
eventually. Yeah,
There we
we're so
go.
close. We made it.
There's we're like, hey, way to go. Hey, I want to do a giveaway, Christian.
Yeah, I was thinking I should probably.
An
I should have done
apology
it while we were.
giveaway.
We're so sorry you had to watch us navigate this ship. I say us. I'm just going to take some partial responsibility because I would have done the same.
It was me. I admit it.
We're going to do a giveaway. I hope Jess is ready to help give this away.
Other Jess.
Other Jess, not you.
Shout out to Jess Clark. Thanks for helping manage the stream and chat.
We appreciate it. This is an AMD Starfield branded GPU and CPU bundle. It's incredibly powerful. It'll just make your setup the absolute best. You'll be able to explore space and all the greatest quality. Thanks to our partners at
it's
AMD.
pretty.
It's so pretty.
Yeah, shout out
It's
to AMD.
incredibly
as well.
pretty. So all you have to do to enter to win the first of several giveaways we'll be doing on stream in just a moment is type in chat #AMD, all lowercase. It is
You're really
case
asking
sensitive.
a lot with AMD lowercase.
#AMD. Don't do it uppercase or some weird combination. It's not going to work. #AMD. See, they're already getting it wrong. They're not typing the hashtag. There you go. Renegade Outcast did it. Everyone copy him.
3? No. Exclamation point? Not this time.
Yeah.
It's
so
a
close.
hashtag.
Yeah.
Pound sign for those of you old enough
Hash-
to know that it's a pound sign.
Pounds. Wow, they're really.
Tic-tac-toe board slightly slanted.
They'll get it.
Thank you, Jess.
Oh, I just took off.
I feel a little bit more mature now.
I just landed. I took off again.
Wait, what? You took off? How did that even?
I pressed the wrong button.
Oh, okay. So we actually have a potential moderation issue. Oh, no, it's fixed now.
Yep.
It's looking like
It's
someone
going
fixed
wild.
it. Thanks, mods. Yeah, I'm sorry. I like to encourage spam. Sorry for anyone who signed up to moderate this stream. I'm going to make it hard by giving stuff away. Thanks.
And then we'll block the word when we're done. It's fine.
Yeah.
And then I'll remember to get off the ship
Yeah.
and not be distracted. Again.
You're going to make me do another apology giveaway before the first one is over. We'll pick a winner in a moment for that, so keep spamming. We'll give you some time. And now I can't read anything from chat, so sorry about that. I'm so glad they can enter. I was very worried for a second. I was like, only
Nope, we're
Renegade
all good.
Outcast is going to
That's a
enter
chip.
this. Okay, are we back?
Yeah.
Paradiso?
We're Paradiso.
All right, nice. which is where we wanted to be.
Yes.
I assume. Okay, good. So what's the plan here? Are we about to talk to the people on the planet about the current
about the
situation?
ship, trying to compromise so that we can figure out whether we want to help them get a grav drive so they can go somewhere else, which is very expensive, and I do not know how many credits this save has. Or, you know, I think there's some not so nice options too, because it's play your way. If you want to play that way, you can. If you don't want to, there's nice ways. Or there's like a middle road, you know.
I try to be nice, usually. I can't speak for everyone in the room.
Dr. Barrett, how do you play? Are you usually nice when you play games with choices?
I'm usually a middle path kind. Well, I'm learning to be a middle path guy. I like to figure out if there is a good diplomatic solution, a good everybody wins solution, and then if that doesn't work, I then feel the desire for overwhelming force capability.
Was it Star Wars aggressive negotiations?
No, it's just don't make me bust out my, big bow. That's all.
Fair. That's a good way to play. I feel like a lot of people can relate. We have our first winner for the AMD GPU and CPU. You all can stop typing right now, or it'll probably eventually get banned for a second, but it's okay. The first winner, Jess, do you want to announce?
I sure do. Congratulations to Lovely Bunch of Coconuts. You are the winner of our fancy schmancy AMD box.
Yep, so make sure you check your Twitch DMs after the stream. After we conclude all of the giveaways, when I'm back at my desk, I'll be messaging you to get your information. And we'll give away more stuff, don't worry. Maybe even some more AMD GPUs before the end of the stream. So stay tuned. We have more. Oh, we got the real Barrett? Yeah, we got
the real Barrett. That's
yep.
right.
Hold it. Which one of us is the real Barrett now?
Now it's a mystery.
All right, so in this quest, one of the interesting aspects of it is that while they were sort of floating in space for nearly 200 years, technology, humans explored the galaxy, constellation or explorers, and humanity sort of overtook the ship in terms of technological advancement, right? So if there were a generational ship sent out to the cosmos to find, a place to settle on.
Go to the beach.
Yeah, to go to the beach, to go to Risa. How likely would it be that they were overtaken by, humanity's tech, just because of, the advancements that would happen on Earth or their own space exploration within our system? Would this kind of thing be something that is, realistic?
Well, to the extent that, if we get a faster than light drive at all, it would make any one of our prior exploratory missions, I don't want to say obsolete, but they would be overtaken. So, back with original series Star Trek, that's one of the plot lines of running into one of the Voyager series spacecraft, because the best you could do in the 1960s and 70s, the fact that we can still talk to it is pretty amazing, but that's what, a more advanced propulsion system would do in a fraction of the time now. But if we go to additional technology gains, yeah, we would leapfrog the prior systems and the prior spacecraft. What I think is really kind of more surprising here is that you travel all this time to find out that there's a fully established resort in the place that you had been picked out as one of your few possible colonization options. For the early 21st century, you're not going to have that many capabilities or options for a planet that's reasonable to get to nearby, which in this environment would be within 10 light years, that would be reasonable size, reasonable gravity, reasonable likelihood of having water and breathable air, all those things that humans really need. That narrows down your options pretty fast. So it's not surprising that as you get better, that becomes one of the places that you want to go and spend time.
Yeah. It is really lucky, and it's kind of messing with me now thinking about it. Like, what if all of my family for the last 200 years had dedicated their lives to, like, finding a place for me, and I get there, and it's like paradise. It's like,
Yeah.
oh my goodness, yeah, I really, and then they're like, maybe you can't land. It's like, excuse me? My grandma? My
you would
great-grandma?
think that you would want to help somebody, but
Yeah.
this guy especially seems like he's not really willing to negotiate there.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I really love that at least the captain in this talks about this as being a diplomat speaking as a liaison on behalf of the constant, not just the crew of the ship, but basically they are a small, isolated society. And so they are asking for someone to interact maybe with a foot in both worlds, because remember, nobody has set foot on the constant other than that multi-generational society for a long time. Maybe it's because player was the only one brave enough to go someplace without advanced comm. But yeah, you don't have that shared understanding of what the world is, and so you would need someone to speak on your behalf.
Speaking of speaking on someone's behalf, we have our options here of what we want to do with this ship. Do we want to convince them to land on the planet, but they have to work off their debts? Do we want to buy the grav drive and hopefully they'll go somewhere else? Or do we want to, make them disappear?
I certainly don't want to do that.
Yeah, same.
But
Let's pick one of the.
yeah,
I get nice isn't really an answer here.
yeah. How would you play this, Dr. Barrett? I'm curious. The middle of the road approach.
Their claim kind of predates the Paradiso's CEO's birth, so that would be an interesting way to start.
So convince them to take the settlement?
No, the last one.
Oh, the last one. The one that we didn't.
They'd be hard pressed to defend their claim in my courts. I don't like this guy. Not gonna lie. Not my favorite.
No, he's kind of a jerk. Kind of a lot of jerk.
Someone said buy the grav drive. Oh, everyone's saying a lot of people want to buy the grav drive. We're not made of credits over here. Well,
we might
actually,
be.
maybe.
I don't actually know how many credits I have.
We have no idea. We have so many. We just never count. We never check our account.
We'll go with that one.
Yeah. Galbank knows. No.
Let's see. Barrett liked that.
Someone said take him out. Yikes.
Yikes.
Yikes. A lot of people say just buy the drive. Is that interesting?
That is something that I would say.
Oh, no, I don't want to talk to you again. I hit the button too fast. Don't like you, sir.
How many credits do we have? I don't.
48,156.
That does not feel like enough.
I don't think that is.
Yeah.
It's a decent amount, but it's
Oh,
not enough.
It costs 40,000? Does it? Well, that's like all of our credits.
Well, that's okay. It's for the
we'll
greater,
never get more.
It's for the greater good. We'll try bargaining.
I like bargaining.
Okay. Let's go to Hope Tech.
Hope Tech?
Need to jump around.
Oh, so speaking of grav jumping, I guess that's... How far away are we scientifically from something that is similar to a grav jump? Is it just completely... We're not going to see it in our lifetimes, are we?
I'm not even sure which laws of physics you're asking me to break right now.
I don't know. Just can you break several? Just a couple for me as a treat.
So my favorite way to think about this is if you think about a foldy, wrinkly space-time, the grav drive would be taking advantage of the closeness of two wrinkles to get to someplace else. Okay. That's really one of the few ways that I can think of getting from one place to another without everybody getting really, really old while you're getting there.
Yeah, I think that's the idea.
Kind of a la Interstellar.
Yes.
That's a very pretty loading screen picture. Did you take that?
No.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, totally. It's definitely my loading screen picture.
Okay. We could have just taken the credit. While we land, before I get behind in the giveaways, let's give something else away.
Okay.
What are you thinking?
Jacket.
Jacket?
Yeah.
It's the one. It's not the exact one.
Not the exact one, but you get this very fancy, and you know what? It's actually reversible too.
It is.
It's totally reversible. So if you want to have this amazing grav pattern on your outside or your inside, the choice is yours. There's this nice little elbow, forearm, or upper arm pocket.
Yeah.
You can put like little things here and there.
Get some change.
Got some change because we all carry change around nowadays, and I got lipstick in there right now, so you know.
Nice.
All your bases covered.
Yeah, lipstick, change. What else do you need?
This constellation patch.
Ooh, nice try. It's not going to be jacket. The keyword for the Frontier Flight Crew Bomber jacket, type this in the chat, hashtag Frontier.
Frontier.
Yes. All lowercase.
Thank
Hashtag
God
Frontier.
I spelled that correctly because I totally could have botched it.
Yeah. Jacket was a good guess, though. I mean, you would think, but no.
And we have those. We have one available for small, medium, or large.
Yeah.
If that sways your decision whatsoever, if you're entering.
They're very exclusive.
They're very exclusive.
Not many left. And we'll pick a winner in a moment.
Hopetown Security, going to Hope Tech.
Okay, so what are we doing at Hope Tech?
Trying to enter it right now.
Okay,
There we go.
we did it.
I thought that was a closed door. It was not. I'm like one of those dogs that like thinks it can't walk through the doorway because it thinks it's the sliding glass door.
That's great.
So I saw in the load screen that Hope Tech likes to think of itself as trucks in space. That was actually an ongoing meme for several of the space shuttle cargo missions.
Really?
Yeah, they would have like a NASA trucking company or something like that.
Wow.
That would be amazing.
Oh, and Barrett,
Thanks,
you just
Barrett.
gave us some stuff, some alien scramble. Appreciate that.
Are you a cook in real life too, Dr. Barrett?
I do have a few recipes that I like to call my own, and last night it got a little bit chilly here in Indiana, so I had to bring my herb garden inside. So I've got maybe 4 or 5 planters of herbs, as well as the ones that are just planted out next to my fence. So yeah, I have a number of dessert and main course options that I like to make.
That's amazing.
All right, we have a winner for the Frontier Flight Crew Bomber jacket, so you can stop typing. The winner is Cassiopeia with the
fours.
A's. Yeah, the A's are 4s. So like,
Very appropriately named winner for the
Yeah.
Space Week stream.
yeah, suspiciously. No, I'm kidding. The real Cassiopeia without 4s phrase was like, no, I was so close. It's the one with the 4s. Congratulations. We'll DM you after the stream to get your info.
Let's see how good my persuade is.
Oh, please
Oh, no.
persuade.
I already failed it.
That was the green one.
Oh,
no.
God!
Oh, no.
Oh,
Wait,
I got that one.
you did. We're so close.
Oh, I got that one.
One turn?
Ow.
No.
You can't.
Just look at it. She's like, no.
I'm getting real-time looks of disappointment here. from
Everyone in
Arnie.
the studio just face palmed.
Oh,
The good
know,
news
quick
is
save,
you still
I'm sorry.
have the 40,000 credits.
I
So
do.
it's all right.
What were we trying to haggle down to? Just
I
anything
think
less?
somebody said 25.
That would have been way better.
That would have been way better.
You're darn right it is. Yeah, he's thrilled.
Could just.
Yeah, but you have all these good fields that are worth so much more than credits. Yeah, I can say that I'm not player right now.
Yeah.
Now we're broke. That's right.
Mhm.
I know. I could have persuaded better, I'm sure. But, you know, time is money. Money is time. And we got the money, so we saved the time.
Yeah.
That made sense, kind of, maybe?
Oh,
And-
yes. No,
It's like reload it.
there are problems that can be solved by less time and more money, because they don't always translate one to the other.
Exactly.
A lot of great suggestions that
Yeah.
definitely take the good path here.
I'm
We can
definitely
steal.
finding that our Twitch chat is a lot of virtual criminals over here.
Yeah, we have unfortunately told them they can do that. We can steal or
Thank you for
make
your piracy
credits.
tips.
Yeah.
If you have time, I've been thinking about some things.
We can't afford gas. It's true. Thankfully, we don't need it. All right, so we're heading back.
Yeah, I'm kind of just going.
Okay, so we have the grav drive now, right?
Yeah.
Is that a thing that was added?
I
Okay.
paid for it.
Yeah, you paid for it. We got it. So the whole Paradiso situation didn't work out, right? We just can't. They can't.
No, they were very against the idea of, the generational ship having firsties, the constant having firsties.
But it is a nice place. So like, after we get the grav drive, we can go there for some R&R,
Yeah.
hang out.
Not that I want to go to their mean planet.
That does seem nice, though. Coming for the criminals, yeah. Absolutely.
Boy, Polvo Station.
Is this where we need a... Where is this?
No, I'm way
Okay.
far away.
Okay.
I was just like gonna fly to the dot,
Just gonna fly some
It's
places.
just, going about my business. I'm gonna grab jump to the ship.
J. Duke says, I definitely enjoyed boarding the ship for the first time wearing the scary monster costume last night. Yeah. They've never seen anything like this back on Earth.
Is that the water bear one or something else?
I imagined it as the worm.
Is it a worm or a water bear?
Maybe I'm using worm incorrectly. Maybe it's not actually a worm.
Water
You know what I'm
bears.
talking about, though, right?
I think so.
Okay, yeah. Just
Yes,
making sure.
I do. It just came to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jumping. Yeah, see? It's a big water bear.
Oh, okay. Google a water. Yeah, okay. Tardigrade? Yeah, exactly.
A tardigrade, yes.
Yeah.
Water bear's such
Oh.
a cuter name, though.
Yeah, but I didn't know what you meant until you said tardigrade.
Oh.
That's I'm the geek here.
Yep. It connects us all.
Yeah, there's a costume that I didn't even know was in the game until I saw somebody wearing it. And it was pretty amazing in game. I wish I had one in real life, though.
Is that a hint that, no, I'm not going to actually make that joke
See if
because
we can find a water
people
bear.
expect. Yeah, do you have it in your inventory? That'd be great.
If I do, it'll be a surprise, a joyous surprise for me. Going to be disappointed. Is it it's not a spacesuit.
Today I learned water bears are a
My
thing.
fancy hair. Patrick
Yeah.
Swayze over here. No, I don't have it. I got this alien scramble, though, that
You
Barrett
do.
gave me.
Barrett cooked it up for you, or found it. One of the two. He's like, hey, I found
We
this.
don't question free gifts from Barrett.
A Tupperware full of alien scramble.
Now I
Thought you
get to
might
get
like it.
lost in this ship again. And y'all
Oh,
can
no.
laugh at me.
Up. We have to go up.
Keep looking for the elevator.
I would just immediately be slamming the scan button.
I mean, that's what I'm going to be doing.
Yeah. There's no shame here.
The arrows are failing me. No,
Yeah.
This way. This way.
100 hours into Starfield, still feel like I've barely touched the game. Yeah, that's I think that's a pretty common sentiment. Yeah. Depends on how you play, obviously, and what you want to explore, but 100 hours could get you pretty far, or just nowhere.
Hello, sir.
I was hoping to talk to our visitor from I have a million.
No spoilers. Skip through dialogue.
Yeah, is that the idea? We're skipping through fast.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Let's do one more giveaway.
Well, we have more than just one more, but let's do one more.
One more anyway.
Should we do back to AMD for one more?
Sure.
Okay. If you want to win another, I'll just show it again. 'Cause
Yeah, hold on. I
I'm
like
just
that you're
glad
getting like
it's,
this arm exercise.
Oh, yeah. It's very heavy. AMD, GPU, and CPU. Oh, wow. We went to the other screen just to completely avoid the spoilers. You guys will have no idea how this quest goes. If you want to enter for the AMD GPU and CPU, type in chat #space. All
Look,
lowercase.
my arm gets disconnected. It's like I'm going through a portal.
#space. someone immediately does uppercase after saying all lowercase. Yeah, they're entering. All right, we'll pick a winner in a couple minutes as we speed through this dialogue that I actually totally missed because I was looking at the screen. What's happening?
I don't know.
Okay.
We're installing the grav drive.
So he's ready. He can just install this grav drive. That's actually pretty impressive.
Oh, see, you guys, now I'm going to have to remember the process of here. Turn the plasma runoff inhibitor to 5%. There are things I have to remember here.
Okay. We'll let you focus. Yeah, got it. Let's hop to it.
Oh gosh.
All I heard was turn the plasma thing down to 5%.
I just have to remember like keywords.
Starware.
See, I already don't remember.
Just divert power randomly. It's fine. Why are they letting us do this on their ship?
I don't know. I'm not a professional.
With all the people they have here, they should have
Everybody's
someone.
distracted with the giveaway. They won't actually.
Yeah, it's fine. Turn it down to 5% or down.
5%.
Okay.
I think.
They just lost a lot of power. Hopefully it's right.
Oh, Barrett was running at me. All right, tell me again, sir.
About that grav drive retrofit. Something wrong? Well.
Yeah. Give me the
could
reminder.
Use a little refresher.
Reroute the power from port turbo pump to the
Auxiliary cryo.
Okay, decouple the flange. Oh, I guess I did the other one. All right.
Oh, you can see it on the missions page too. So we don't have to keep talking to that guy and
Oh.
admitting that we missed it.
Cryo pump to.
While Jess pumps some cryos, we're going to give away that AMD thing that we just, the GPU
cryos.
and CPU. Yeah, however that works. The winner of the second AMD GPU and CPU is Balador. Congratulations.
Balador.
We will be messaging you after the stream. Congratulations on your brand new AMD
Port
GPU
turbo pump
and
to
CPU.
auxiliary cryo. Okay.
And we still have more to give away. Don't worry. 2 more giveaways for the stream, so stay tuned.
Port.
We're streaming until 5:30. Yep.
Yes. And then last one. Oh no, not this guy. Wait. Oh yeah, this one. We'll get it. We'll get there.
Are you the real Barrett? We have to ask because he highlighted his message. He spent channel points to ask that. Are you the real Barrett, Dr. Barrett?
Well, I've been me all my life, so I guess that makes me pretty real.
There you have it. A real Barrett.
Hold on.
There are
go
not
back to
that
mission.
many real Barretts, but I am one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Magnetic flange pipe to auxiliary model.
This is the
This
tech
is
support
just-
stream.
This is just auxiliary. Where's the Wait, no.
Are we decoupling or recoupling? I feel like bad stuff could happen if we get this wrong.
Magnetic flange pipes?
Recouple?
Yeah.
Auxiliary flange. Gah, I did it wrong.
Oh, the giveaways are not worldwide. There's a list of eligible countries. I believe it is in a pinned chat message. I can no longer see it, but that might just be on my end. So if it's not pinned, someone
One more time.
repin it. Oh, it is up there.
One more
Okay.
time.
Thanks. It's like, no, it's right up there.
All right.
Don't lie.
Decouple. Magnetic flange pipe. Decouple, not recouple. Auxiliary model assembly.
Decouple.
Decouple. Flange pipe. Auxiliary assembly. Magnetic flange pipe. Decouple. Oh, it
Did it do it?
automatically selected them for me. It's like, you're not doing this very well. We're just gonna like help you out here.
We're back on the rails.
All right. I think. All right. Okay. Are we grav piping or grav jumping, driving? Oh gosh, where am I going now? It's just I can't even get over the fence. Okay.
Favorite.
Just gonna cut my way through everything.
So Lady Wolf in chat asks, favorite food chunk? And I have a new answer as of this past week
No, you don't.
that I can't tell you
You
yet.
may or may not be like chunking food for fun at the office.
Yeah.
You know, for
Chunking for fun and content. So stay tuned.
fun content.
Yeah.
Of the ones that I would probably eat, wait, I don't even know where I'm going. Oh, she's Cheesecake?
Mm-hmm.
There's so much to learn
Wait.
about now.
I feel like cake is kind of cheating, though, honestly.
Yeah, I know. That's why I picked it.
Okay. Because someone wanted a chunk of pumpkin, and I was like, that's just pumpkin pie. Which I would definitely eat a pumpkin pie chunk. It better not be cobbler or cobbler related. I wish.
What's wrong with cobbler?
I don't know.
Cobbler's delicious. Crisp is not. Cobbler and crisp debate. Okay.
Yeah, if someone does win a giveaway from a country that isn't eligible, there are backups drawn that are not announced, but I always reach out to backup winners just in case. But I hope Alador is eligible.
No matter the outcome, I won't let my crew down. Well, it would have the engineers even
Which GPU and CPU were in that prize? Luckily, I memorized
You
it.
memorize it?
The AMD Ryzen 7900 XTX and X3D 78. There's a bunch of numbers. I have it saved.
7s and 3s.
Yeah. The CPU was the 7800 X3D Ryzen 7. Yeah. Yes. Almost had it
We
memorized.
did it.
Yeah, we did it. Chunk of red wine? Frozen? Could be good. Red wine chunk of pop.
I love what you get. The antique Earth baseball and soccer ball.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
They like all
that's-
of the old stuff. Old stuff.
Yeah, that's actually really cool. You know, they've been carrying that on their ship for like 200 years and have it nicely framed there.
So it's all the sports balls
Yeah.
and even
And a piggy
sports.
bank.
Yeah.
Look at that happy
Aw,
face.
Look at that.
I'm going to inspect it. Can I zoom in on this?
Oh,
Look
yeah.
at that. Look at that happy piggy face.
For an antique, it's held up shockingly well. They took
It's
care
empty,
of these.
though, so there's no payment
You're
for
trying to get
me.
these credits back?
Yeah. Let's put it in and then we shake it.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be a nice surprise?
Yes.
Like just for those of us who really explore the different items in the game that the team painstakingly put in. For those who check, you could shake the piggy bank
It
and get all your
rattles.
credits back.
It
Your
would be
40,000.
amazing.
The shake it was on point. Yeah. Dr. Barrett, please speak about space archaeology. I'm going to put you on the spot here because it was a very specific question from chat. I don't know if this is
Archaeology.
don't know what specifically you would speak about here, but anything. Speak about it, please.
So one of the big questions is when you go someplace else, if you find an artifact or even a natural formation, how old is it? What we think of is based on our own Earth history of how fast erosion happens, you know, what are the heating cooling cycles. In order to do archaeology to date on another planet, you'd actually have to understand what all of those other processes are, even to the level of the effects of gravity on the way that the dirt piles up. That is gravity dependent. And so you would need to sort of redo all those calculations based on every single world that you were doing the exploration on.
Wow.
I mean, for a xenoarchaeologist, there's so many dissertations there.
Wow. Yeah. That sounds like an exhausting amount of work for sure. I hope that answered your question, A Noble Beast, or your interests.
Oh my goodness. I know a noble beast. Thank you.
You do?
Thank you, Kyrie.
That's incredible, actually.
Well, do we want to follow through with the ECS constant? Or do we want to explore a little bit?
What do you mean by follow through?
There's an activity that got put on my quest menu to...
Is it a fun activity?
I don't know.
Are we going to get lost in the ship again?
Probably.
We
I've
could.
not done this one before.
Chat, what do you think? Back to the ECS constant? Hopefully yes, because that's where we're going.
Well, getting away from Paradiso, yeah.
Yeah, let's get off here. We could go wherever.
Oh, talk to
Worlds
Janet
choose
Yang.
from.
Okay. If they can finish it. Are they doubting us? Let's go terramorph hunting? I don't know about all that.
I'm not ready to be scared today.
I'm not sure.
Hail them again.
While you're hailing, we have 2 more giveaways for the stream, so I'm just going to fire the second to last one off
Okay.
now. This one is for a rad prize. It's a skate deck.
Can you see it? It's behind me.
Maybe. Oh, yep. Oh wait, not that one. That's more AMD stuff. Yeah, that's the.
I'm just gonna grab it.
All right.
This nice, wrapped, beautiful Starfield aerial skate deck. Oh, it's upside
Hoverboard?
down.
Not
It's not
quite.
We're not that advanced yet with hoverboards, but it looks nice on a wall at an angle.
Hashtag skate. I didn't even say it, but Jess was on point. It's hashtag skate to enter. Thanks for entering, everybody.
Go forth. Good luck,
Well,
winners.
I do want to give the Back to the Future franchise some credit. The Cubs did win the World Series before we got the hoverboards.
That's a fair point.
Did we explore Paradiso at all, or just talk to that one
No, I just
person?
talked to that guy and then
Okay.
saw a bunch of people in bathing suits, and then I was like, you know what? I don't really like these people that much,
Yeah,
so
I
I
didn't
might
seem
not.
awesome.
I might not want to go back there. But we can if you're feeling like beachy. Have a nice, responsible pina colada on the coastline.
Yeah, a nice responsible.
Yeah.
The workday's over after this. I'm gonna have a real one.
It is 5 o'clock in lots of places, so yeah.
Actually, 5 o'clock here. This isn't water.
Wait, where did I go? What did I do wrong?
What? We're on the ship, right?
Yeah. Oh, I was supposed to talk with Barrett. I am talking
We're doing
with Barrett.
Yeah. I don't know. The game must be confused.
I could have handled it.
Should we see how Barrett wants to talk to himself?
Sure.
Oh, it wasn't a big deal. What we were talking about being elegant. Let's be elegant with each
Yeah.
other.
Yeah.
Well, it left a lasting impression on
Treat others the way you treat yourself. But in this case,
many things can go wrong out there. That's why
Working with people you can trust is so important. Yes. Oh, I do put my trust more in individuals than just broad organizations. Yes.
trusting things
it looks like you agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad to know I agree with you. Mutual trust is the key.
on the same wavelength here.
You guys are just on the same wavelength. This is incredible.
They can't trust you. Well,
Well, as I spend more time
I trust them as
playing, oh, that was about to be exactly the wrong language. As I experience the character Barrett while playing as player Barrett, that will be an interesting navigation. Yeah.
Do you plan to have him as your companion? Just to see?
I will probably have him.
That's right.
I don't know. I'm so used to going every place on my own. I'm still working on how to handle companions. I'm always worried that I'm going to get them in the line of fire and then I'll feel bad.
They usually turn out okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll take
But I think romancing Barrett is just going to be a little bit too much for me.
That's fair.
He might feel the same way. Who knows?
Well, that's almost exactly the definition of narcissism.
We have a winner, by the way, for the skate deck. So I can help you all stop typing in chat. The winner is Abyssal Melody 013. Congratulations. We'll be reaching out after the stream for your info via Twitch DMs.
Dr. Barrett, is there anywhere you'd like for us to go on this journey? Anything more you'd like to discuss with us on stream?
Oh, I mean, there's so many places interesting to go. I have not had a chance to go any place in game. Can we get to Jemison from here easily?
We'll find out.
Let's do it.
I think so.
Yeah. Hope we have a powerful grav drive.
I just boarded the ship again, though, so, you know, I can't.
Oh, the
can't be
wrong ship.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't be trusted with pressing the correct buttons, so I'm just gonna put that out there.
I hope our grav drive is powerful, at least to the level of the one that we just bought for these other people. What did we get for this exactly? We got old Earth stuff.
Yeah.
Is that it? I'm not trying to
got
be
Earth stuff
ungrateful
and-
here.
Everybody was
Well,
really nice about
and you're
it.
going to live on in history. You are writing postcards for the future of this society.
It's true. It's true. Who's got a collection of succulents?
You do.
I do? Oh, I do. I do. There's a TikTok on the Bethesda channel to prove it.
Yep.
Thanks to the very understanding employees of a chain that won't be named.
I am more of a plush hoarder.
Yeah.
I like having all of those plushies everywhere. All right, we're on Jemison.
So what I mean, I do love the way that you're mixing real history and basically highlighting the development of being a spacefaring society. And so saying, okay, who are our heroes from centuries past, and how do we pay homage to the people who got us to where we are? And so being able to reference the history of human spaceflight, you know, it's just really, really cool to be able to do that, because humans have wanted to sort of make that connection forward and backward in time. You know, talking about the constant, you know, they were taking artifacts from ancient Earth with them. Even the Constellation headquarters is paying homage to an early pioneer of spaceflight. So, you know, it just makes sense to see that, you know, even hundreds of years into the future, you would see these sort of references with, I guess, with fashion statements as well. But that's a very human thing to do. We continue to want to reference the best versions of our past selves as we try to create inspiration for future selves.
Oh man, Noble Beast with another great question. On that note, Dr. Barrett, could you discuss the social implications of colonization that we're seeing here in Starfield, or just riff on something more fun? I love the two-parter there.
I mean, one of the great challenges for something like Starfield, and I love the ability to do open world building, because you go to a lot of planets and there's nothing there. And by that, I mean it's not inhabited. There's no active life forms. So you can do a lot to build a base. Colonization becomes a lot more complicated as we start thinking about how many different forms of life there are and what those forms of life would look like. Just saying, well, it doesn't look like us, it's not bipedal, it's not oxygen breathing. You know, you got to start wondering about what are your rationales and defenses for taking a world that is inhabited by other creatures that think about their life in the universe in very different ways. Let's say we've not been necessarily good about that for the past 500 or 600 years. As I said, you would like to learn those lessons to be a better inspiration for the future.
Great answer. Great answer. Meanwhile, we have someone just kill all terramorphs in the chat. We have two very different opinions. Any other questions for Dr. Barrett? These are really good. If anyone else wants to ask some, we have a few minutes left in the stream.
There you go.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, he looks like he thinks about
He's not
his
so
part of
big.
the galaxy much differently than I do.
Ugh. For anybody that's not familiar, this is in the United Colonies on Jemison, and it gives you kind of like a lore breakdown as part of the orientation process, so you can get some in-game lore here and some real-world stuff if you like. Also, a cute little bot.
Are there different cultures and beliefs in this game? Yeah, totally. You'll have to explore it yourself. I don't want to spoil much. Is the Good Doctor on social media, like Twitter or Instagram or anything? Where can people find you, Dr. Barrett? Might as well do that now.
Oh,
If you want people to follow you, it's okay if you don't.
Put him on the spot.
I'm not used to having this many people asking about following me. So I have a very, very tiny presence on Facebook because I'm older, Twitter because I haven't learned to call it X. But I will admit that I'm kind of slow during the semester because I'm busy dealing with academics and research and engagement. And in fact, this coming weekend, I'm going to be at the Albuquerque Balloon Fiesta and the annular eclipse. So if you're an eclipse tourist or an eclipse hippie, I may see you out there. But definitely, I love the engagement of STEM. That's why I've been doing a lot of the space grant work, is because I remember being excited by spaceflight back in the 60s and 70s, and I see the same things happening for this generation, and I want to make sure that people have ways to be excited the same way that I can be excited.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Expect to get flooded with eclipse enjoyers, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, thank you.
Someone did ask a very optimistic question, a little bit more grounded than just me asking for grav drives. I'm like, come on, break some laws of physics. Give me space travel, please. Do you think humanity will make it to space permanently? Is that a grounded
Like
enough?
space colonization?
Yeah. Like long term.
That's a tough one, and I want to be. I'm idealistic by nature, but pessimistic or relatively pragmatic by experience.
That's just science, though, right?
Yeah, I'm going to say we're talking relatively even odds about whether or not the species will survive long enough to get large numbers of people off the planet.
But we could. Is what you're saying? There's a chance.
There's always a chance.
I'll take it.
There's always a chance, but it's not like we can just snap our fingers and invent the requisite technologies or devote. Actually, we talked about this earlier this year in a class I taught. It's basically the gross Terran product for a decade to create a ship kind of like the Constant. So think about all of the resources, all of the willingness to invest at the level of the planet, at the level of a decade. That's the sort of expense you need to start building these generational level spaceships.
That's a good point. Something Dr. Barrett's about to get such a huge following. Get ready.
You're welcome.
We have one more giveaway. We might as well do that now. Last giveaway is for yet another, the third, AMD GPU
generous.
and CPU. I know we are. AMD GPU and CPU bundle, 7900 XTX, and I'm not going to say all the numbers for the CPU because I don't remember, but it's fine. It's in the rules. That is in a pinned comment in the chat. And if you want to enter this giveaway, we're going to do #science, all lowercase, in the chat.
Okay, I jumped into observing the chat for just a couple seconds. And
My apologies.
Great question. Okay, very optimistic.
Okay.
When we create a human colony on another planet, will they automatically become a new governmental entity, or will they still be governed by Earth?
That is a great question.
That is a great question. And the trick is, even when you're just a couple of hours away, you start making your own decisions. When you're a couple of months away, if you look at the history of foreign diplomats, they had autonomy to operate on their own in the new place. I think it is highly unlikely that any colony would continue to take their orders by someplace years away by message
Yeah.
or by flight.
Yeah.
You're just living in a new place with new rules, and you're the ones who have to take the brunt of the decision. So you're probably going to want to be as autonomous as you possibly can because you're the ones living there.
Yeah, I think that the time of messaging is a good point there too, because we imagine it being like sort of a grav drive situation where you can immediately get somewhere, or like warp speed or any other mechanic in other
has
sci-fi.
spoiled us.
Yeah. But in reality, it's like, how does that reporting structure even work? They won't even know what's going on
Yeah.
here, and we have no idea what they're asking us to do. So you're kind of in your own little microcosm there.
Yeah, literally think about somebody who is a foreign minister across the ocean during the age of sail.
Yeah.
You literally can't afford to wait for the message to be in the box, sail across the ocean. Oh, whoops, the ship sank. Again, need to send another one. It's in the box. You get a message back, and oh, by the way, there's been a succession war during the time that the message was sent, and the person who sent it actually no longer has authority to make a decision. No, you really have to be able to have autonomy from whom to do what. Okay, and so you really want to be able to say, here's what I'm able to do on behalf of my organization or my home culture.
Yep. And time on planets will run different too. It's a good point. Such a good conversation. Oh, we also have a winner for the AMD giveaway. Don't want to miss
Another
that.
appropriately named C star with a 4 for an A. It's a trend today.
Yeah, you pronounced that way better than I was going to.
What were you gonna say?
I don't want to say it.
Coaster?
Yeah. I was like
C
Castar?
star?
C
C
star.
star?
C star. With a 4.
Congratulations. Congratulations to all of our winners. And I just want to say thank you so much, Dr. Barrett. Thank you for taking time out of your busy and amazing schedule to join us on this stream. I hope you were able to have some fun with us in the chat. It was a pleasure having you.
Absolutely.
Oh, this is a great deal of fun. And thank you all for visiting, and thanks to all the questions. Special shout out to a noble beast.
Yeah, that was a
Okay.
great question. I had no idea that was someone that you knew. I was like, that's a great question in chat. We have to call it
Okay.
out.
So I do you mind if I announce my daughter is a scholar of gaming culture, both the cultures of games and the cultures of players playing games, and all that comes from us playing Final Fantasy together.
Love it.
Back when she was in middle and high school. So I wouldn't call it a family business, but definitely this interaction of science and technology and society and culture, it's very close to my heart.
Yeah, it was great to have you on. I mean, mixing this kind of science and technology with gaming, I mean, it's obviously integral to Starfield as a whole, but it was great to just hear from someone who has that experience and that knowledge, get to relate these in-game experiences to the real world.
So again, thank you all. And so great to interact with you. And how would Barrett say for all into the Starfield?
What can you say beyond that?
Yeah.
Thanks, Christian.
Thanks, Jess, for all these wonderful things that you helped us give away.
Yes, of course.
Thanks, chat. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for taking the time. Congratulations to all the winners. If you won something, you'll get that message after the stream.
I'm
But
also going to do a shout out to SEDS, since they were the ones that hooked us up with Dr. Baird as well, the students for the education of development of space, something like that. Did I get it, Argy?
did we get
And
it?
Sarah, thank you. And we hope that you all have a wonderful time. Enjoy the rest of Space Week. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy Starfield.
Yeah. We'll see you next time.
See you.